Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I've got my bike in. I'm so excited. I've got a couple of accessories that I'm going to put on, and for this video I would like to show you guys one of the most important accessories that you can put on a bike, in my mind, in my opinion at least, is the LED brake light flash kit, which makes your brake lights operate from this to this. So this should be a pretty easy plug and play install. So we're gonna go ahead and have a look and see if how long it takes for a normal guy or a gal to go ahead and get this done. Especially me, I don't have any background in mechanics or even engineering or anything like that. So I'm not handy with a tool, but I am learning. So I've put all these plug and play and easy accessories on myself, which I'll bring a video to you guys this weekend after I wash the bike. So just gonna go ahead and show you this plug and play kit and how easy it should be to install. Alright guys, so what we need are a couple of things. You need a T30 torque screw bit and a T25. So you need two of those, and of course you need your, I purchased this from Sling Mods. It's by trickled.com. It's called the plug and play brake light flasher modulator kit for the Can-Am Rykers. So I'm just going to show you what they look like. They're quite simple and probably one of the easiest installs. As you can see, they are pretty much plug and play, and all we have to do is open this up, take the existing wire, plug it into this, and plug this back in, and that should be pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and open up one of the screws down here, which is a T30. Just have to find it. I can feel it with my finger. Just need to make sure I get this in there. Alright, it's like we're loosening it up now. That thing was on there very tight, and looks like T30 wasn't working for me, and I put in a T27, and that seems to work just fine. So I'm not sure if it's just the tools that I have or what it is, but it seems like T27 did the trick for me. T30 wouldn't fit in there, and once I take the screw out, I'll be able to know a little bit more. There we go. So this is a screw, and doesn't seem like the 30 fits, but the 27 fits in just fine. So alright, so we've got that off. And then all you're supposed to do is just pop this side right here, and this thing pops off, and just let it hang down there. That's the one screw. That's the one screw that kept this piece on here. What that does is reveal. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it reveals two screws here. One in the back, one up front, and I'm guessing, according to the video, it's supposed to be a T25. So let's see if that one works. So this one up here is definitely a T25, the one that I'm taking off. These two small screws that are just holding these lights are T20 is what I'm using. So there's one right there, and one is back here. They're easy to get to. Once you get that main screw out, These are pretty easy to get to, and you can see the lights loosening up already. Like that. And this just pops out. There we go, just like that. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and unplug this. Unplug this. And all you do is you take your existing, whatever the harness they send you, and it's pretty simple, just as they say, it's plug and play. So one side goes in there, and then the other side plugs back in here, and that's pretty much it. So all you have to do is just make sure you guide the wire down so it doesn't pinch itself, and that should be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and line this up, see if I can line it up, and looks like I have. Now just keep in mind, when you take these two screws out, this one is slightly larger than the other one. And make sure you put them back the same way, otherwise it won't catch the threads. I'll just put that in place real quick while I put the other one on. Here, tighten this up. This one gets a lot easier if you just do it little by little. They tighten up easier. I don't want to tighten them too much, just enough to where I'm comfortable they won't open back up. So you have the other one, which is the T27, goes back in here. And the thing is, they're all three different sizes, so I'm not sure why they've done that, but whatever their reason is, I can't argue with them, I guess. They're the manufacturer, so that's what they've done. So go ahead and, yeah, see, this screw does not even go all the way in, which is really weird. No wonder. Earlier I thought it was not tightened up properly, because this one is more flush than this, but that's it. It doesn't go any further. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and do the other side real quick. We're going to actually continue to do what we did on that side onto this one. The second screw for this one is actually down here, whereas that one was positioned differently, so I figure it's a little odd, but okay, as long as I'm able to get to it, I'm good. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll just take this out. Put this piece in here, make sure it's all in there nice, and then plug this piece. And then all we do is make sure we don't pinch any of the wires and put it on back. Just want to make sure which angle it's going to go in. Just have to make sure it doesn't get pinched. I usually just tighten it until it stops moving. Then go ahead and pop these in. There are two catches here that'll go in there. So make sure we align them properly. Just have to slide them in there. And the final bolt, which to me was the hardest one. That sucker was in there. Let's see if I can put that through a little bit. There we go. It's not so difficult. At least that's not so difficult, I guess. Putting it back is just. Let's go ahead and start tightening them up. They had it in there really tight. I don't think I'm gonna go that tight, but that's pretty much good. Solid, not going anywhere. Let's go ahead and test it out and see what it looks like. Oh, that is great. See, now that should definitely increase your chances of getting the attention of a distracted driver. So as soon as you press it in, I think it flashes 4 times. I think it said 3 times, but I think it flashes 4 times. So it's 3 times, and then the 4th one is just stays solid. I believe this is one of those important $50 upgrades you can do that is a massive increase in safety. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do appreciate you guys joining me again, and until next time, be safe.